When I played for 18 months in Andrew Lloyd Webber's The Woman in White at the Palace Theatre in Cambridge Circus, London, I would often haunt a passage front of a house which had posters and photographs of the palace's old days. One poster particularly appealed to me, Edith Sitwell in big print, and Dylan Thomas in small, and the London Symphony Orchestra smaller, appearing one Sunday night in 1952, a year before Dylan's death, to read an epic poem with orchestral setting by Humphrey Searle. The poem, Sitwell's The Shadow of Cain. When I played at the Palace, I could never enter the stage door and pass under the lintel without wanting to read it or at least think about the chiselled words. The great artists of the world have passed and will pass through these doors. And of course, one thought of the boy Buster Keaton, and particularly Pavlova, who did The Dying Swan, and Nijinsky, who danced at the very end of his dancing career. And Dylan passed under there too. I be lying, bellying under the lintel stone, where the unnamed creatures great and small, fools and wonderful, turned up on time, in time to the limelight's looking, piercing through sweet acrid blue of Havana, the hushed murmur and the full fat-bottomed plush. Hush now, aloft the flat cap and mufflers, benched with woodbines clutched, scuffed fists loosened from the metal and the dog-eared grapple of the day. Peaceable now, waiting the high void's message, brought in the glow of votive lamps from below. Do other gods than these gods look down, to pity the glittering, palely preposterous rival roster there, where a swan died nightly, mourned by a cellist's catgut and elbow grease. There, where the half-mad fly-by-night rose arose, making a spectre of himself, danced, dumb belief in each leafed, petalled twirl, for the lone girl by the moon-open window, and her sorrow plight, partnered at last by the rehearsed, cursed angel of the heartache-sinewed flight. Now on that spot musicians follow the dots, practice the one-night stand, all yearn for the break in the band call. Cecilia, no saint, no gin and tonic so far, complexion fair, blue eyes askance her harp strings, fingers planning to run through the French horn's hair. And at last the bars rest, the framed, signed pictures of the artists of the great world. No matter, foot at last on the brass rail, the balm of the unheeding cockney bleeding chatter as I wet my whistle